Alright, Abusia, Yabamo Bibia Kwaba, Shronkoso, Aba number 1 political channel, POG Media, Show, Safi, and Asawaba, Oba like and subscribe and after set my share, Medino, Ama for Fronson, Sa, to me, Aka, and please kindly click on the notification bonus so I'm a brand and the political update by the better channel this be and also on Sa. To me, I can wash and after so such a wide. I feel more roaming fat and some drona and bell. Suspended Chief Justice Gertrude Tokono. Mameno, I was saying the case. Nina, a petitioner. Chesane who quite say, Etime Barbontin. As we Chief Justice Gertrude Tokono, etime, I'm my petition so at the Aquaco Gina, and some trough when ma, Chese, Cambra Sinisua, already a petition one after the other. Chese, I don't know. I go against the constitution and the laws of the land. Abusia, Meno Kase, Council of States, and a committee, ya palm say, Omonto to a Yotokuno, Omubu Elfugidi, Omoche say, Tokono, I say, Nasem, no, ya day, court Nama Menebeko, Isan say, even Danyam Rasam no Crana wedding, Yamfani say, Undi Bonibia, but that the Nkwana court, I shall say. Process bisa no ensese ye de babontin petition bisa no ensese babontin amatumamfo ehu ensema ewo petition nim no tokono etime buda amra ne so nti da ayi no nkwa no omo betime agina so e de apamo no enne ye abusua ensema akoso no ese wani ensese ye kacho nti e brother ye no Ivan Chey Innocent ena de munchemu aba abedom ya mebe se Obami akonde akwakuti ensem no mu bi na ansa na be kono me show se unya like dwumadi na obe like share ma for nsa entumi enkabi meramase
so far so good
FM 92.3
yeah metibi aka no say average Ghanaian benya hopes and niama be ye no that alone no is okay.
Okay.
For me so I heard the signs at the economic front now there is enough reasons that Ghana are very hopeful say things will turn around. And for me, I think at the beginning of this time, the signs are quite positive compared to where we were previously. So I think what we can do is as people, the Ghanaian dream now over the years, possible. You bet me amana ye na say a bit many impact. And nobody and she said, "Nema hora bind be go FM
92.3
on the ordinary people." And for me, I think that is where the focus should be. And so far so good. That is what I would say for
right. And that was Ivan Chey Innocent. Also, so far so good. Ivan, let's dive straight into. Well, we have about 26 minutes to the top of the year 4 p.m. Bria, suspended Chief Justice the press conference okanse bebre na ewum yanko Akuffo FM 92.3 etie for Joso
I think one issue about major topical issue almost all the tabloid na ago fancy they had a tabloid in the house until so social media portals, the traditional media, now I go fancy on it has to do with the press conference. The CJ, former CJ, or call it the suspended CJ.
That's right.
And the Neamana or Kaya no, maybe the motivation on her part, say she could convince Ghanaians to come to her side to believe, say. The processes that has been activated are leading to the removal of a political witch hunt.
That's right.
And for that matter, the people of Ghana should come to her aid. Now, among turning against the government of the day, now why initiated the process, and in doing so, a man that kind of, if I say, moral boost to be a Ghana for a to omono a see a buying so. No man can say, oh, dear, a witch hunt, and then that's for them. But that agenda, it seems it didn't fly. I'm fat.
Really?
And I blow on her face. Yes, Alaska, you can do a case research on the various media platforms.
Very well.
Look at the feedback from people from all levels. You could see clearly. So what she did yesterday, was rather a woman was subjecting herself for public mockery.
Public ridicule.
Yes, because you see, this Bakacha said this is supposed to be a mature woman, not just a mature woman, because her age when you need
a grandma.
You've been with the judiciary for quite a long while. There has been a number of high-profile decisions where you involve what give her ankoya mobi. There has been a number of decisions that were deity a man farmer a bukra namswako obi akono meduru obi papa. That's a high-profile case. What di ama man for machiromo. None of these individuals and I can't deem your ruling injustice. Or your press conference because Chief Makokota may dear Samatia Mintino may press conference against the Chief Justice or the judiciary. What to be that? And for Chief Justice, onim sa nema we nyina na onim say a particular constitutional process has been activated against her, and the process is in motion. You know, Alaska, for her to do what she did, you know, I felt so ashamed and so embarrassed. Say, why was such a grown woman with all the experiences, you know, will betray her innate wisdom and adopt baby's wisdom? Oh yes,
Ivan.
Alaska, she betrayed her innate wisdom as a judge and adopted baby's wisdom.
That
is exactly what she said, and I'll prove it right to you. Alaska, so her name na oye na. Me nim de na opese o achieve. Said must account or maybe to smear the president because. And yes, sir, there is no sense in it. And Alaska, I have listened to a lot of people doing commentary, but there are crucial aspects people are not touching. The woman, Madam Toko now, suspended Chief Justice, or sealing the fate. Now, no, Abra, press conference.
Oh, silly.
Oh, she's done. She has. She has. Character-wise, or no beer, or what the moral, your friend is saying. Integrity, the honesty on her part, you know, or you're devoid of all these basic characteristics that we here to Emma fit to be Chief Justice, or demonstrated clearly says she lacks all these things. Then now we'll be saying crime ban or fast or obey Chief Justice. Do we have a criteria be at the heart?
That's right.
Yamanipa proven the woman. For a judge, you'll be able to make us away a judge. A judge, there may be knowledge into the law and a bit of credibility. But Alaska, we are talking about the administrative head of Ghana's judiciary. You need to provide extra layer of integrity and hope in terms of character. We are very rich. I'm not for me rely on you. One, Alaska, so call your constitution. I don't know if you have that. You can read clearly. Say, constitution is say you send a petition the comma president. Petition cannot be made public. You can argue that because technology advances, people are doing their research and as well, bits and pieces of it can fly in the media. But there is nobody who can say something about it. So the actors in question, no, you are banned by the constitution not to disclose any bit of the content of the way in public. The president hasn't done so. And the Chief Justice isn't supposed to do so. I.e. the other lawyers involved. But Alaska, the administrative head of Ghana's judiciary, the Chief Justice, Atam petition, constitutional says should be heard in camera. Being heard in camera, no, it's not about the actors involved.
That's right.
The essence or the spirit behind it, you see, this is a sensitive, high-profile issues. Are very often, you know, the disclosure in the public, you know, can impugn the integrity of the judiciary.
Good.
So very often, the constitutional framers, in their wisdom thought, say, situation like this, you know, we need to do it in camera. I have listened to a lot of people making some arguments. It is fair, say, but this is not the time to be making such argument. Because, man, don't forget, so no a Chief Justice for how many years?
From 2023.
And reasonable, you could have envisaged the possibility of such situation popping up. So, as one of the remedies, now bet me suggesting, say, maybe I am a Chief Justice, must carry through the Constitution. Who say this is problematic. So, my turn as a Chief Justice, you know, I'm going to collaborate with the President just to ensure that we review this particular thing. You are an irresponsible leader, and that is what she demonstrated.
Alaska, who did you be?
The Constitution says this disclosure should not be made. Maame no tam petition no de ko gina ya fa say in press conference and no ॠečitre media content in the media. I know the day no. Saa de na oyeye no. Eye unconstitutional.
Okay.
And I say ya fa say committee ya president ati. So mu wi omo adwuma. No mo say Chief Justice Edibem. And the president and friend back no man adwuma. Anybody can petition the president on this particular disclosure where Mahama in the press conference just to make sure say we dismiss her because the Chief Justice breached a constitutional provision. That article now actually say you are not supposed to go public with this. And you see, sad way I can sit here and comfortably tell you say leakage na enam space ma you say petition no. Based on what the woman did no you bet me gina so aka say onim who be and a petition about thing because all that she has been doing is she want to push the entire petition to the public space say ya Ghana for be who be
that's right
or the court I'm a Supreme Court by 72 years say enya wunti and a constitution say yenye ade na public but it is in the interest of the ordinary Ghanaian no wa bonten no. Then how they perceive the judicial. It is not about you as a Chief Justice.
That's right.
So your wishes cannot override
the Constitution.
The Constitution and what it guarantees for the ordinary and the average Ghanaian. And yes, you might deem it unfair. Say, I want it to go public, but there is an explicit constitutional provision on it. Me say you don't need any implicit interpretation to understand that provision. It is quite clear. So the processes must be heard in camera. So Alaska, say Chief Justice for petition, you know. Na all the Bejina public no ॠečitre wa wabumra no mumra.
Wabumra so.
And yet nyina associate between free ho.
That's right.
Good. Petition na ekoso no. Obi betimi atwa petition book we ma like newspaper way. Petition kwa. Do you know the propensity I betimi my Chief Justice akọ abonten. So obi raise
ne famudie. Menim say went me anhwe kra by this time they wait TV. Ba me ti wa dwenkyere.
No, me das. Chief Justice asemi, say I can ho asem, we can ho bia be say e kan ko 2 months o. Na asem ba ko pe na meka. Se ne audi kan kan me nya ya anka ya nsiase. So mini ho sa to me no se meka say ya nsiase. Ya nsiase. Amesre nsem na woka no ebi wo ho mo yedu
Abusia enti sam na mobi ene ekokoti na chese Ivan Chey innocent o chese eyade a suspended Chief Justice Gatu Tokono eyade a wobumbra esan se petition no na nsese eba abonti so ma no wenya akokuduro etam petition no e de begina abonti journalist enim ensem chofo enim ana chese o reading one after the other enti no kra no so no ebetime egina eno nko amposo ne de apamo Gatu Tokono 90 onja da na press conference na hodi na abusia Gatu Tokono adano wada Wednesday ebra oma ni speech no and I say or having a press conference no or can say me what you say eyade a committee na John Dramani Mahama apaw omo say omo ntoto na no mo hwehwe ne nsemu no omo tiatia no ayakayaka de na omo ye no room ho na we na chese on Peace FM man bia chese kasama NPP amayuko no chese eyade asesa na tie dia SSA omujai esan say mamen although she is going through a lot no saba na mama toto na no mo hwehwe ne nsemu sa atiatia na de a eno de entwa ya busua en komotwetwe nso ekọ so e Peace FM no eno nso to aso me pese me akone akwakotie ensema ekọ so efa Chief Justice Gatu Tokono suspended Chief Justice Gatu Tokono no omenko ne enko nkotie
se otumiko na sabi ye tiatia no ne ade se saadia ene committee no mo hwe na omoma niema enkoyi san se oba bedi saa akonwa na oteso no esu emu yedu ti se bibimpo na se yesi ye hwehwe ne nsemu a yemfa enidie ma no se anti me can with caution se no kra dia Isan say nsɛm na ɛkɔ so no ne ɔno ba bɛka committee no nso so ɛnkasa nti ama yɛ nhu pɔte ne ɛkɔ so nti baakofo asɛm na yɛate sɛ no korɛ sɛ susu ampa saa na yɛyɛ no deɛ a yɛde ne fa ate team sɛ ɔsi obi ɛde asɛm abɛto no so ka nipa no ɔmoma ne mmra na ɔno nso bisa ne nsɛm yɛsi ɛma nipa ne mma ɔso odu a yɛsɛ akyi no ɛde ne nneɛma nyinaa fi ne nkyɛn sɛ saa deɛ a ɛntwa yie me mɛsrɛ committee no na ɔmo hwɛ na ɔmo ma fairness mmra minni hɔ bi nti nsɛm no bi wɔ ane ka bɛyɛ me den sɛ me gyina so popi aka sɛ sei ni na ɔmo de ayɛ no anaa ɔmo de yɛ no na ɛnyɛ papa nti na meka sɛ yɛ nɔkorɛ deɛ a na kakra committee no ɛyɛ bia ɔmo wɔ timelines ana
not that I know.
Menya ya nka ya kan ama na akwa akosi on say ye beto aba he ye to aba wie pe na bibia to atwa boko send ye be ye bia there will be only one of two options say ye be wie ni akase maame no ne hu so ba ko bia o kan o say o mo twa ticket ma one ne ba ene ne kunu editu kwan na ono mpo nya on ekotwa eye part of the working conditions nti ongofo a okaso peso tukwan a omoye saa arrangement na de ma no saa ne ma we nyina twa na se ye be wie ne yesi o ye hwehwe nsem no ono ne ho so onko oba akodi na konya ye wie ne yesi o ebi o ebibi a enye eno nti sebe ye nyina se akonya eno so emu ba kope ene besi ne besi bia ebe ye bi mu de enye bi mu de Ghana will still remain Ghana na susu ampa se nipa no okọ na ogye ne fonso otum se ba ko mienu bi me ye na enye papa eno nti ye gina so ne ye mi firi ho a enkoye ne ya pii na mu wono anso ebu na di nani akomponko ko hwe na chi no hu se ebia kwan ya de me fa so nsema mo ka to me so na enye na kure na se ya se yi ma firi ho a eno so obedi yaw nti ye nhwe se ne a process ne nyina must be fair na yamma no kwan na onkana sem na committee no so minim say Supreme Court judges mienu eteso enimdefo so makom yensa ka ho I strongly believe say they will do a good work no mu wi a na omo de ho sunsam so bo na say president so etu ho na mo afi ni ebeka na ne aka
but for now Supreme Court for mienu no mo so we raise issue afa ba ko ho
say yes or raise issue say ba ko I'm so on petitioners ne ba kokora aka so be fa na as a witness.
O say sa third petitioner na call go no. Ni case na omudi ya nti o say ono chief justice atiatia no. Na justice Pomante bench no so sa ada ne bi na o ka ho. Afi akogo ne petition no o say obeyi Pomane se ne dance ni. Afi mampanin so asa akoti committee a wasafa Pomane kro no ase chairman.
Oh, until I thought that management, you say the leader must appear right. It must look right. It must feel right. Sorry. Until say on one kasa so say susu ampa ni aye kan fa no hu say no kra no hu say nya maame ne kan no kra na nka antwa yi a ko betumi atwe ne ho afri committee nim unless say o say ade si ho a table yi si hai ugina ha ne wuhunkum ugina ha so a ne wuhunkum where you stand determines what you see nti so no ankasa hwe na nia maame ne ka no no kure na nadwene bua ne fa obetumi ayi ne ho afi committee no so but ade a obi be ka say enye papa no nti when I enter the classroom bibi dey say ethics is difficult to define because what you think is unethical is ethical somewhere depending on the jurisdiction and the people involved. There are a lot of theories you can use to back even some of the so-called wrong things. Egoism better say, "Adie we ankenya de papa," and so say, "No na me faso na ma menya nia me pedia ene papa." Oh, very very contentious. Enti waka na sem. Unfortunately, we are not getting the side of committee members na enkanka na ebia justice Poaman sanko no so beba be yia no na nka ye nyina ye hu emu no kra periperi yo ma mi ka sa asem no nka ye nka na ye ntwa ma TVs no obi an hwe bi committee no so say esan say akonwa ote so no eya akonwa eso na mu odunti in the wisdom of omo year constitution ka say me ye mfa ma abontin because e bi wo ho a na asem bi akosi a enye papa ye ba be ka abontin na sabi ye gu anim ase edi na enka no ye say panmu ye ade a ye twi nanim wo dam ye nka se nanim wo abontin enti say ye wo abontin o say anye wo abontin mu bia the advantages and disadvantages ne mo me ne ha me pa ne say o say okọ committee na anim a omo tiatia no etete no a omo de ne fa hodie so etoto fom. And know how do we verify say nokre and nokre? Unfortunately, you need the opportunity to hear from the committee members. And can Justice Puama Nankasa. Enti minim so no so emra and man who crime and mekasa dia. Can somebody be or hire kafar or no be ya no anke ye? Nanka o man no yes yajunumu aye fine. But since here we are left in limbo. Ye nim nokre pa e wom. Nokre no. Ni awu nim sɛ yɛ nokre ni ameme nim sɛ yɛ nokre ɛna ni yɛ nyinaa yɛ nim sɛ yɛ nokre ɛno na yɛ nokre no ni yɛ nyinaa yɛ nim nyɛ ni a nipa baako ana afa baako ɛka enti asɛm ne kan yɛ di na ne ya ma me fancy ha na ɔmo wie committee ni wie a sunsuanso ɛbɛbɛ bia resource ɛbɛbɛ bia recommendation bia ɛno ni betumi abobom yɛ ho sɛ wo kan we ni then na wo gyina so nti a wo kan we ne yɛn so yɛ di aka asɛm. Nti mama fe no sia.
Mate. Chief.
Na that's it. I'm the best my yesha sinti enya adajipo menchia wetefu. Yimpa pim na wajibira wote we free in there. Anope yedinchia sonko yezba mahon. Na yasre nyame no bambo yeza ma obiara. Na say in fact we topic here order for me na common base Morocco na. Oh yeah, yede. Sanya ntem ma wanko echiri manyimpa nyanta se a na oyede adwimpo bi orbada asif de hwehwem na wo yen obi owo interest bi wo ehwehwe nim do nkonko gina bi obi. And I'm happy there kasamafo odema aban ma enyinara omangana amanone wiadi nyinara obia enya no ho ntase first there dwumadi no rekodo no ye nhwehwemu na order committee no offer CJ no ho onye nhwehwemu a sebi Porto Kasa no obi bakan there is a political plot be the EC mobile EC CJ onyane baby ntina Debbie Otodo ebien nana emra kwamon se assembly them offer e won sebi judiciary ne yaza nana henyina yenyi odado senti na emi na o yedi en nkomo nta asamba na wentwi a ono na was a civil matter na yedre court na yekone yakasra nchechim sebi obi otrene nsa odo ba odo no ya assault no koye criminal into munkada refashe osem eti kama posi kra posi de court na court no akire eti na court no judicial ni ya dibia sebi osi he nyina ya akomado oda he akomado aye nyina ya hwede per ina ye obaba ho anyem biara 1992 constitution na oboye ho ban no se yehwem na yehwe nhihye na orokodo na edwuma na mpanyinfu odin onye mmra no boebra anade mmra no ma ho nkwan anade wototo mmra nase as we speak and as yehwem from the beginning na besi baby ayeduya obi ntum fa ne sense do potin kyerede the margin na aye na the margin sebi or against the constitution another otombra article 146 na dwuma wodidi wo sebi nhihye yorokodo ya obi anya mbakande bibi wo ha wo ya onsem fata na mombe bi maka ho asem onye doc and I like the way all the two are there sebi
okay abusuya teachers when in some echo so our political hiring is what to say suspended chief justice Gatu Tokono wa wasting the case esan say in the beginning no ye maneti ase say nioma ebekoso ewo committee room hono anase baabi a ye totona no ne ye hwehwe ne nsemu no ensese eba abonten petitions no ensese oleke ba abonten so ma mi nya akokuduro firstly oti dinka leki ema afenyoma akins afi ono ankasa sase mu pampan ekura petition no e de begina camera ni ma na chese o read a chese according to a council of state and committee no mo chese will go against the rules inti eno nkwanpo no betima gina so apamo na busua ensema course no de na ese woni ensese kacho madam asena me de masi asema je pani mi kuti ensema ekoso our political highway so aha POG Media madam ase